All right. What it is, what it is. I'm your main man, Mikey D, aka Stony Mike, and I'm here to give you a nice little Stony reaction. Yeah, usually I got a little playthrough going on, but today I got something special. We're gonna do just a little reaction, just a small little reaction to get started here in the AM. But I will be back with some gaming. Don't worry. We got the gaming. It's coming. There's a couple of things I want to set up before I get into gaming and everything. So while I'm having that going and getting that nice and set up, we're going to do a nice little reaction. I saw this video and was like, yeah, definitely going to have to. You know, it's from our boys over there at SJW Triggered, one of the best compilation reels I've ever seen has ever come from these people. So be sure to check them out. They're amazing, awesome, wonderful people. Anyway, also I'm gonna have to edit the OP link because I think I put the previous one. Hold on 1 second. Cat was wanting out. She normally will get right behind me and just go to sleep, but for some reason she's extra crazy today, so she definitely did not want to just chill. Got my energy juice, and I am ready to get. What in the fuck? Shit. Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright, so we're going to be really reacting to Man Candidness Leaves Woman Stunned 2023. You know, this is one of those things where you got an idea of what's going to happen, but you really don't know what's going to go on. So let's go ahead and get this going. I like I said, I have an idea because there's this particular video that's going around right now. Hoping it's that one, to say the least. I'm trying to be nice about it. Anyway, let's get on.
I do everything alone. I miss having somebody to talk to.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Okay.
He fucked up.
What's your biggest flex?
If you've ever had that happen to you, you know, male, female, it doesn't matter. That's a pain. That's a pain. Oh, man. Oh, God. Just don't want to sound cocky, but look at this. You can always tell someone's going to be a dick when they start to talk with their mouth over to the side like this. We'll put their mouth all the way over here, over on the side.
I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but like I'm really pretty. Huh?
No. No.
A lot of people just like want to talk to me. Hey.
Listen, I ain't all that in a bag of potato chips, but honey, you are literally coming right underneath it. I'm telling you right now.
Rejected.
New
Yeah.
Year's coming up. What's the craziest thing y'all did
Why
in
is it on
2022?
my left?
2022, I think the craziest thing I did was a six-something.
Six-something. So how many guys, how many girls?
4 guys and me and her.
She belongs to the street.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She definitely belongs to the streets. Oh. Do you know you can't recover from that? You gonna be forever known as the bitch who got her walls pushed back with her best friend on all to the world.
Wow, y'all some exotic shit out here. Okay.
Nothing exotic about, especially the one over here on the right, man. Are y'all out your motherfucking minds?
With that being said, what's something you want to get off y'all bucket list in 2023?
7-something.
Women's life.
Nah, you just have to get rid of them. You just have to get you just have to get rid of them. They gotta go. If you see them on your block, tell them hoes to got to go.
Lives are bottom ended and men's lives are top ended. So like.
So what do you mean by that?
But what I mean is that a woman is kind of born with an intrinsic value because she is a woman. Life starting out for females is much easier than it is for boys, in my opinion. I think this is because if you like go like way back to when we were like hunter-gatherer types of people, you know, the women were sort of looked after and it's like that today. The women are sort of like coddled, I want to say, like we're protected, whereas the men, it's like, right, you are a man now, so, you know, get up, pull your socks up and get on with it. And that's just how it is. And then a man's value comes later when he's done enough to prove himself to be a man. A woman doesn't have to do anything to prove to be a woman except hit her period. Majority of the time. Obviously there's exceptions. But yeah, I think that women we have it easier to start out to a certain degree. We can manipulate things often to our advantage the majority of the time.
I'm not gonna 100% disagree with that either, because there are a lot of situations where a woman can inherently just be very manipulative in that situation and easily make that situation come out on top for her. You know, like her whole entire situation can come out on top if she understands the situation correctly. So, but I mean, I feel like that's the case with generally anybody if you're paying attention to the situations you're in. So.
He has a 9 to 5, but he barely make $1,000 a week. That's nothing.
I can tell by her wig.
Oh God, I was hoping somebody was gonna do that. Alright, here we go. I was gonna say something about her weave and shit, but nobody else is.
She doesn't make $1,000 a week.
What's the most you ever paid?
She don't. She don't, and nobody she fucks with does. I gotta hit this bowl before I end up fucking. I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say something that I'm gonna regret. As a matter of fact, I don't really regret half the shit that comes out my mouth, to be honest with you. I think that's what makes people very angry with me. I have no regrets. I don't get regrets. Not one bit. Main reason why is because, like, what I'm thinking now can be easily changed with, you know, facts. or anything. My mind can easily be changed with a good explanation. Want to say that's the best way to explain it. Man, this juice I'm making, it is so good. When I say it's juice, it's like a plethora of different things. It's so good. My wife makes it for me, but it's one of those drinks that like you feel really after drinking. I don't know why. It's and there's very, very, very little caffeine in it. Very little. I'm slowly weaning myself off caffeine completely. 110%. No caffeine eventually is going to be inside of my body. The amounts that are in it is enough to say is like probably like what 10, 15 milligrams at the most. Not much. Not much at all. Eventually, it'll just not be any of that. It'll just be juice, and I'll be operating on juice. I'll be like, "Are you juicing?" Kinda. It's not the one you thinking I am. This shit's good though. Let's see.
For coochie for?
Like 12 racks.
Come on now, dog.
Boozy over here like, come on now, dawg. That's my favorite. That is my favorite fucking clip of Boozy. Come on now, dawg. Because that, I swear to God. Oh man. That clip of him kills me every fucking time I see that shit. When you try to compliment your Mexican wife. See, I have a Mexican wife. Well, Mexican American wife. I wonder how this is gonna go down. Cause see, I can compliment my wife, and she gives me a big ass ear to ear smile. So. What this man suffering from?
There she is. You guys have no idea how lucky I am that I'm married to her. Oh, hey.
What the fuck are you looking at?
I was watching you. You were coming up.
Dude, you have a problem? You're like a fucking creep.
No, it's because I love you.
Shut the fuck up. Just drive.
Okay.
Right the fuck on out the goddamn car. Just, first of all, she sounds like one of them goddamn Valley girls. So, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. She really does. She sounds like a fucking Valley girl. She doesn't sound like somebody who would be... And I'm pretty sure it's a skit anyway, but goddamn. That made my ears hurt. It made my fucking ears hurt. Like, just hearing the way she talks. That's it. Hell no. Not just no, but hell no.
Okay.
Give me a confession.
I've made out with a 65-year-old.
I stole a teddy bear from a grocery store. Lady is G.
you ever like take a Snapchat and then send it to a guy you're not really interested in to see his response before you send it to the guy that you're actually interested in? Or
let me get this straight. There's bitches out here who are literally trying to pump themselves up with a guy that they don't really have no feelings for. So that way they can have the confidence. Don't ever try to say that men use women. Ever. When there's fucking dumbass broads out here like this going on, openly telling their fucking stupid shit about, oh my god. See, this is why I'm glad I found my wife long ago, and I ain't ever gonna have to worry about these dumbass hoe games ever again. This is some dumb shit. This is some dumb shit. This is some dumb shit. When you end up alone, nobody wanting you. Pussy all beating a fucking hell and back. Don't fucking blame a fucking soul but yourself. Don't blame a soul but your fucking self. Oh, worn out fucking. I can't even.
am I crazy?
Rather have
You're
a
a
broke
fucking
faithful
dumb
guy or a
broad.
rich cheater?
Rich cheater, easily. Yeah.
She said that with so much confidence. So much confidence. Oh, I know why. Because if she's married to him, she finds out he's cheating and he's rich, she could just divorce him and take his money. I got it now. I got it. It's a come up for them. It makes sense now. It's not about like having somebody who's stable and secure and all that good shit. It's about a come up. I got it. It makes sense.
You'd rather be cheated on and he just gives you money?
Honestly, yes. All I need in life is clothes.
Sure, king.
Okay, so everybody who sees this knows that bitch just wants clothes. That's all she wants. Okay? Let that bitch just go marry her clothes. Go get with clothes, you know. She probably ain't got nothing worth trying to dig around in for anyway, if you know what I mean. So, I'm just basing this off of, you know, jaw structure here. So, trying my best here. You know, when I was young, my mother told me if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And I tried that for a long time, but then I ended up biting my fucking tongue. I ended up biting my tongue and coming up right the fuck up out my goddamn skin, trying to keep all the shit that goes on in my head inside my head. And sometimes it's really, 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 really hard to get it all out at once. And it's certain people that really bring that savage out of me. I ain't trying to be the reason why certain people's eulogies are being read. So let's just move forward. Your king, oh god.
Domination!
What's the biggest ick when it comes to a guy?
I mean, if you like me too goddamn much. Simps! Don't be a fucking simp!
It is literally so embarrassing.
I have a feeling that you could just be simplistically nice to her. Just very simplistically. And she would explain that would be being a simp. I have found that those types of fucking females are weird. You have to be abusive to them. Like, honestly, that's the only thing that they respond to. They're fucking dumb.
being a baby mother. Like, because why did I do that to myself? I got to choose who I was having a child with in this world, and I chose embarrassment? Oh my God.
But wait, there's more. Literally, at this point, walking around with a pregnant belly with no rock on my finger is just giving ghetto. And I just don't belong, okay? Take me out, take me away. It's giving I was good enough for a fucking baby, but I wasn't good enough for a fat ass rock on my finger, and I just don't love it here. So,
Girlfriend?
Huh?
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't, but
You don't? But what?
I can make friends though.
You can make friends? Okay, well, how about we get really friendly? What are the odds that you kiss me?
Probably not likely. I'm
No.
not really like that.
Good job, my brother.
That's what I'm about to say, man. Just yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Some random bitch just comes up and just wants to start kissing with you. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Oh my God. Do you know how many things are transferred in that manner? That fucks me up just knowing that this chick was out here doing this as like a social experiment, not really meaning anything for real by it, just to see what was going on. Or, to film it or whatever for the reactions and whatnot. It's like, okay, even that, even though it's still weird. I personally couldn't do it. I personally could not go out here and be like, hey, let's kiss, or however they're going about doing it, because I honestly can't even begin to fathom that conversation going. I really can't. That's so awkward. That's beyond awkward, man. Hell no.
Rocking with you.
If black men with the passport bro mindset would just come to us black women with open arms to provide and protect and lead, we would be submissive too.
Stop the cap.
Sir, you really care?
No. No. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. No.
$20 to my name can't work. My 1-year-old son has COVID. I also have COVID. A safe home. Put us in quarantine in a room. DBs.
Canceling my order for Domino's because I'm 76 cents short and I have a baby who has COVID, and this is all I have is $20 and my meal was $20.76, and you really canceled my order for 76 cents? Bye, Domino's. You're going viral.
I fucked his friend. We lived on.
I mean, that is kind of weird to cancel the order over the 7. That's a little strange. I think that's a little fucked up. But at the same time, it's like, if you knew you didn't have it, why did you even do it? Like, it's a weird situation you're putting a person in, because like that dude's a worker. He's a minimum wage worker. He's not making much. You're putting that dude in a fucking weird ass fucking position. And on top of it, you're like supposedly infected with some crazy shit, It's some weird shit that's going on in that video. And everybody's got a story in it, Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there smoking a blunt, just looking at everybody like, That would be me in the whole situation. Worst thing she ever did in a relationship.
On the 6th floor, so I fucked his friend on the roof above his room.
Bro, man.
While he was in the room.
Man, that's some voodoo. That's some shiesty voodoo. Like, what the fuck?
Why he was in the room?
He didn't see me. I was on the roof above him.
Oh, okay.
He was there.
He was in the house. I left the house. I was staying there. I left the house. Went to the roof with his friends, did what I did, and then came back inside the house and was hanging out with him.
So hot.
That bitch. That bitch would have me fucking throwing hands, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I'd be like, you know what, bitch? You want to be dirty? Because that sounds like voodoo. That sounds like some fucking really fucked up voodoo. I'm fucking your best motherfucking friend right above you. That's some weird voodoo. Like that's some betrayal voodoo, man. I'd be ready to fight over that shit. I don't give a fuck who it is, what it is. We fight demons. Like, we fight, period, over that. That's way.
Why are you looking at him like that?
He's like tall now and like his voice is deep and stuff.
You've never met me.
If I put those in my living room, my neighbors would be knocking.
Can you imagine? What do you bring to the table? And the guy's like, this. Women would be like, so who pays the bills? And what does your car look like? And what kind of job do you have? And are you going to take care of the family? And do you know how to like fight? Like if I was in trouble, like you're going to protect me? And they'd have a whole list that you'd be checking off. He'd be like, well, you could barely keep up. And they're just like, this. No, this does not make a high value woman. It doesn't. There has to be more to you than that. And it's not this and I'm the CEO of my own company, because they don't care about that. We already told you that. So you can care about it. You can be proud of that CEO title all you want. But I'm telling you straight up, a guy would rather have a kind, loving, supportive, respectful woman that works at Arby's than have a CEO that's a nightmare to live with, that isn't supportive, that isn't respectful, and that doesn't care about him, really.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me
I wouldn't speak of the devil. It's like she was like summoning.
tell you how I got this ring.
You were nice until he married you, and then you showed your true colors.
Oh. That was funny.
I think women are worse nowadays is we're bailed out. We are paid to leave marriages and we're paid to be single mothers. If you pay someone to do something, they're going to do more of it.
Why don't you want to connect with, the same age bracket? Like some women want to.
And so this is an interesting thing, right? So dating, one of the things that I've struggled with, because I would rather date someone over 30, right? I'm 39, rather than be over 30. Would rather a bit younger than me, but rather close, because I want to be same maturity level, same life experience. But I've had this experience of just coming across, the dynamic is often different. It's like you get these exceptions, right? But on the whole, it's a really different dynamic. Like when I talk to guys and they're like, oh, I don't want to date women in the 30s, I actually get it. It's not that there's anything wrong with all women in their 30s, but it's really, really common to have these really like baggage-based experiences that they bring to. I don't mean like physical baggage, right? I mean like emotional baggage that they bring to the table. And it's like, ooh, and then it's like, I'm suffering as a result because I'm going on these dates and I'm like, they've got like a checklist of things they need to check off on their list. Has he got this? Has he got, oh, you better not have this characteristic. But it's like, it's really not fun. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be, and so I get it. Like I'd rather date someone close, but I'm not having fun on these dates.
Yeah. That really sucks to know that, there's so many men who, like, thankfully I found my significant other, but there's other men out here in this world who just they struggle in that because they have a really fucked up culture of things that are going on and about. It's really wicked. I have a really good friend of mine who I haven't seen him with an actual steady relationship in a very long time. And it's all because of the whole hookup culture kind of thing going on. Well, that is the end of my reaction. I'll be back later with some actual gameplay of some stuff and probably another reaction of something. Anyway, you folks stay nice and stony. I am out of here. Peace.